I heard that. Yeah, anyone. But, you know, I'm a photographer. I'll say that. I wasn't going to say that, but, you know, I photographed probably most of the important people in the world. I hadn't photographed Sean yet. But especially during my generation, a lot of people, Diana Ross, Muhammad Ali, kind of the older crew there. But I'm a writer, and she got me on here for wisdom, and I kind of changed that to sagacious. Anybody know what sagacious means? Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy wise. So I am the kind of guy that have to go where the brave dare not go. The title of my book is Saving Grace. It's a book about a superhero, African-American superhero. And one of the things it says, I'll read a little bit on the back of it. It says that this is a novel about a Nobel Peace winning scientist. His name is Dr. Latimer, and he's dedicated to finding global solutions. Gun control, hunger, and education are not left untouched. So he hits on a lot of things that are happening in our current day society. It has an element of spiritual adventure, and you know, just a whole lot of things that will propel people forward, give people good examples. Wisdom, we'll go biblically since we've been had a lot of prayer warriors in here today. Wisdom, they say without it, the people do what?
Perish.
All right. So, you know, I went to FAMU. I used to call it the Great University. I got a little upset with them because I thought they didn't treat the little band guy right. But anyway, you know, I'll try to stay on course because you know, like I said, I'm sagacious. But without wisdom, the people perish. So basically, what we want to do is, you know, try to gain some wisdom. And another thing about wisdom, I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to try to put all this together. I write for fun. A lot of people say, you write for money? I write for fun. So if I get a verb wrong, or a period wrong, or a comma wrong, I don't care that much. I don't care. So right, don't let people dissuade you from something that you want to do because they got every little thing right.
Amen.
Do it your way. The Spanish people don't speak English right. The Japanese don't speak English right. You know, write your story. You know, don't be intimidated by all of this correctness. Let the editor straighten it out. You know, after you do it. As I say, I write for fun. You know, and that's what I said for a long time. Why are you not trying to write for money? I mean, that's good if the money comes, but I write because I enjoy it.
Amen.
And,
Amen.
Another thing, encourage others to write.
Yes.
Because, I mean, if you just say one word, you know, hey, I love your writing. You know, here's a young lady with her mom here who writes. All she has to say is, Mom, I like that story. And because, you know, in today's time, so many people are not reading.
Exactly.
I went to, you know, I had a sixth grade, my first grade teacher could teach an ant how to read. Everybody that went to my little school knew how to read. Now I walk down the street, that's a kid, a three-letter word, and they don't even know what a three-letter word is. A three-letter. And so for the first time in millennia, our people are not teaching our children. Everybody's qualified to teach our children itself, people that look like us mostly. So, you know, these are things, you know, some of the things I talk about. You try to follow my notes, so as I said, I was going to try to follow. All right, perseverance. Perseverance. That is seeing it through, you know. When you get that idea, when you get that concept, you can't stop. Young lady says she gets up 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, that's when you We have to write. And a lot of people are what's this word when you can't sleep?
Insomniac.
Insomniac. Maybe I'm an insomniac because I'm up all times of night. I'm a 24/7 man. And people that sleep past 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, I wonder why. What I say is, make all your time worthwhile. You got eternity to sleep. You got on the other side. Another thing is write your own story. Don't compare your life with nobody else. Not for one single second. Somebody might have a fine car. Somebody might have jewelry. Somebody might have a lot of money. But they don't have your purpose.
That's
God
right.
purposed you for something, and if you follow that, you'll be happy all the time. And whatever their story is, just be blessed that they can tell you, oh, I like that guy because he has money. That's good. I love that. But that's not gonna deter me from doing what the Creator has purposed me for, and that's what makes me happy. So, let me keep moving. I'm trying to stay on course, stay on track here. I'm a little nervous. All right, I'm the president of a group called the Orlando Renaissance Writers Guild, and we meet every third Monday somewhere in the city of Orlando. We've been doing this for 12 years. So basically, I do it. I started writing because somebody says, Ted, I like your writing, and I said, oh yeah, so I started writing. I started writing maybe when I was, maybe in my 20s, and so now I got a whole lot of stuff that I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna call it the early years, because it's a lot of good stuff out there, and write, even if you just write for yourself. I like to write something, I go back and look at it 2 or 3 months later, I said, oh, you're right, that's just kind of profound. So write for yourself. Oprah talks about writing a journal, writing your life story. What do you want your life story to be like? This young lady over here look like a movie star. Write about, I'm a movie star, I went to Hollywood and did this and that. In a sense, that's what Saving Grace is similar. A lot of the things this superhero, black superhero, doesn't have violence in it. I create that stuff. Tom Joyner talks about Wellington, black folks doing well. So you have to put that kind of stuff out there in order to help us go to the next level. I majored in political science when I was in school, so, I say, certain subjects I try to stay away from and make it religious.
11 seconds.
All right. Anyway, maybe religion is sometimes one of them. But, send your God where you want to go, where you want to be. That sounds maybe a little crazy. In closing, one lady had a little short book here, a little bitty book. My next book is going to be maybe 100 pages because people don't have time to read all these big books anymore. So write something, maybe short stories or something like that. And the last thing, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you, everybody in here, because I love kids. And we're here doing this for the next generation. Write a children's story. It don't have to be but 10, 12 pages. And give it to your child. Okay, last thing, I'm sorry. Last thing is, I started to write books about black people because I didn't enjoy reading stuff about, the guy kid with blonde hair that lived down the lane. I like to hear about my Uncle Huey and my Aunt Irene cooking nice, good cakes. That was great to me. So I like to read about my culture, and that's why I write. And I think why a lot of us are getting off track is we're trying to follow somebody else's culture so much all the time. Not that it's good to be open and wise, like Denise said, but also concentrate on things that's going to uplift you and your community.
Amen.
Thank you very much.